Hi, Deborah here. I'm in my side garden today, and I am going to be setting up a drip irrigation system. The drip irrigation system I'm installing, I purchased is from Hideaway, and I found it on Amazon. It was very cost effective, under $50. So, an irrigation system is a major benefit for senior gardeners. I say that it's the most must have for senior gardeners. It delivers water directly to the plant roots, reduces water waste, and saves time. For me, the major benefit is that it simplifies my watering tasks, freeing me up from the drudgery of hand watering, which I've had to do multiple times a day here in my veggie garden. So the kit comes with everything you need, except you need a water reservoir, which is what I'm using this 5-gallon Lowe's bucket for. I do have an irrigation system set up in my backyard and front yard, which is controlled by my Orbit Beehive smart irrigation system controller, which I absolutely love. I can control it from my cell phone, but it's at its capacity of 6 zones and 4 programs. Adding more would be more costly and time consuming, so I'm just opting for this low cost, supposedly quick effort solution. One that I've heard takes less than 30 minutes and is very doable by a senior gardener like me. Sounds too good to be true? Well, we'll find out together. Here I'm reading the instructions on how to set up and add the filter, the water filter. Now I need to scout out the best location for placing the unit. So I wanted close to where the veggie garden is, of course. So I thought initially here, because it'd kind of be on the same plane, but it looks like I get way more sun on this side near the fence. So I think that's probably the best location. Okay, my next instructions is to install the inlet water the water level sensor to the back of the control panel. That's going to be here. I'm going to hold it and do it. I'm going to set you down for a second. So the level is connected. It was a stick in and twist the configuration. And I have it all over here. And I'm going to place the probes inside the bucket. Okay, so now the probes are inside the bucket along with the filter. And this is what we're looking like here. Alright, so next on my instructions is to install this check valve. So I'm just putting it in, and it has to have the dome edge facing this reservoir. So these are my hand-drawn rough plan on how I want the hosing to go from the unit through to all my plants. So now I'm going to be following the diagram, the rough diagram that you saw earlier, to connect the inlet hose, the outlet hose, the T-connectors, the drip heads, and other components together to get the water to each individual plant. A T-connector allows me to have the hose from the unit split out so that it can go to the plant and then continue on to the next plant. So here you see me putting the measuring out the hose that's going to go to this middle plant here. I'm going to slide it onto that T-connector. Then I will put the drip hose in on it, and then I'll go on to the next plant. This is a wash, rinse, repeat method, if you will. Meaning I'll do the same process with a T-connector, extending from the last plant to the next plant. So now I'm adding mosquito dump, so I don't help with the mosquito population. I want to deter the mosquitoes. So I think I'll start off with like a half, probably could have done a quarter. Put that in the bucket and move on to the next step. I want to put this lid on. Maybe later I will drill a hole and some of the cording can just go through the hole, but for this time I'll just let it on top so that it keeps more debris from getting into the reservoir. All right, so everything's set up. Let's take a run and look at what we've got. So I've got the hose coming from the reservoir, staked down, going across, staked down again. And here's my first plant. You can see the little blue drip hose. Here's my second plant with the drip hose. Moving forward, then the next plant. And then I come to where, okay, it's right there. Okay, yeah. And then to this plant, my parsley, and another bell pepper plant. And finally, this one, I actually have a drip line that circles all the way around. So these are my sweet potato slips, and I want to make sure there's good watering all the way around to all of those slips that are in there. Then finally, I get to my veggie tower. It's 5 tiers. And as you can see, I'm just going up, showing you the connections that I've set up. Almost that. These are my strawberries, ever-bearing strawberries, also with a drip line. And lastly, the last tier of this section. And then I do have an extended line going out, so if it's got a stop on it so there's no water going there, but eventually I may want to add it, continue it on to these pots on this terrace. This right here. Okay, so let's do a test. So now I've gotten all the lines to the plants set up. It was not quick, but it was easy. So let me turn the camera around and show you how that looks. In the test, so you can see that the drip is working. And if I go over to, I can see the drip is working here in the sweet potato bin, as well as here in the tower area. Some water dripping out of there. So, looks like I installed it well. Just need to get the timing set up best for the needs. Well, that's going to do it for this video. If you find this video contents to be enjoyable and helpful, please click the like button. I have so many more garden dream videos I want to share. I hope you join me in my next video, and I hope all your garden dreams come true.